Good morning, boys and girls. I'm here to make breakfast with you today. Today, we're going to make eggs in a nest. And I have a little prop, my little nest. This is a favorite of my grandson, Luke, and mine to make. My mom used to make this for us at home when we were kids. And I'll show you how she did it, and I'll show you the twist that Luke taught me. Would have been so much fun to have that twist when my kids were little. The first thing you need is bread, and the bread needs to match what we have here. Cookie cutters. When my mom made them, she always used a round one. Luke said, Nana, let's use the other cookie cutters. I have a butterfly. I picked out a heart because I love you and I miss you all so very much. And this would have been Luke's favorite, a fish. So the important thing is that your cookie cutters fit the bread. As you can see, I could not use this cookie cutter because it's bigger than my bread. We have smaller bread in our house. At home, or at Luke's house, we could use this. This looks like it fits, but when I really look at it, there's little areas where it doesn't fit. So, sorry butterfly, we're not using you today. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to butter both sides of your bread. You don't have to use too much. You just don't want it burning. So I'm going to get both pieces of bread done. Mr. Boss likes his whole wheat, and I like rye, so I'm going to do both of them. One for me, one for my cameraman. Thank you, Mr. Boss. Alrighty. I hope you've all been out enjoying the spring weather. Speaking of nests, have you found any nests? We have one outside our front door up above our lamp that's out there. Alright, so I think the heart is going to fit better on this one. I'm not going to be able to put it straight. Well, maybe. Yep. Okay, so you're going to press down really hard. That's why I have it on a cutting board, because you really have to press. And then walk the palm of your hand all the way around your bread. Yeah, this one didn't quite work. It has an opening at the top, as you can see. But I'm going to try to work with it. I'm going to set that aside real quick. And then I'm going to get the fish out. Make sure that we have room all the way around, which we do. Press, and then walk your fingers around it. You want to be careful, so you don't want that to happen again, that it breaks the crust. I'm going to put my fingers to press down while I'm pulling up. Voila, this one is intact. So you want to spray your pan, whatever kind of pan you're using, just so that your eggs don't stick. And then get your toast on. Put a little light on this. I'm going to grill those up too. This one I'm going to have to be careful with. And then you take your egg, crack it, check it. Eggs in a nest. And number 2, we'll see if this one works. Hopefully most of that will stay in. If your bread is really thin, I have found that it doesn't work as well, and the more room that you have around the bread, the better it is. But you know what? We just use what we have. We're not out doing a lot of shopping right now, so kind of just taking what I have already here at home. I'm going to let that cook up a little bit, and then we'll flip it, and that's why you want to do both sides. Now, if you like your egg a little more runny, you'll flip it sooner. If you like your egg not so runny, you're going to let it cook a little bit longer and then flip it over. I think Luke could make these every single morning for breakfast. We have a lot of fun cooking. We'll have to make another one of our favorites another day. Have you been out walking? I know that when Mrs. Colby did her morning bell, that she read a spring poem to you. What signs of spring have you found this summer? I saw some beautiful buds when Mr. Boss and I were walking. Those are looking pretty good. Now I'm going to flip this over carefully. I'll let that one cook just a little bit longer. And the little side toasts that you make are really good for dunking into your egg yolk if you like your egg yolk a little runny. All right, get underneath that. Remember, boys and girls, always have an adult with you when you're using a stove. Now, Luke is 8, so he's not as tall as I am. We always have a footstool for him to stand on any time that he is working at the stove. Take a look at that. I'm gonna go get a picture of Luke. Here's Luke making French toast. My happy little cook. He's got his jammies on. And then one day, I think he was 4 in this video, and he couldn't find his chef hat. So he came out of his bedroom and he said, "Hey, Nana, will this hat work?" He had on his, maybe I should take it out of there, Mr. Boss.
Yeah.
He came out with a spacesuit hat on. There's my little cook. Here he is when he was 3. We were having fun. None of that going on now, not with no spreading germs. Here we are. We have a lot of fun cooking, and I sure do miss cooking with you guys too. All right, so I'm going to check these one more time. Looking pretty good. I actually want to turn this one around just a little bit. You like your egg a little more runny, right, Mr. Boss?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. So, I like mine a little more firm. So I'm going to leave mine on the stove for a second, but we'll cut Mr. Boss's open. He won't mind. All right, here we go. There we go. Eggs in a nest. Enjoy, boys and girls. Send me some cooking videos. Bye.